Hi, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Aliyah Zayan M. Paharas with my partner, Mr. Albin Tialenko. And we are going to discuss about leadership and responsibility. But before we proceed to responsibility, of course, let's talk about leadership. What is leading? Leading is the process of influencing others to act to accomplish a specified objectives. It consists of interpersonal influence by means of communication process toward the attainment of a specified goal. What do we mean by leading? Based on what we read about, it's all about communication process, and we have an attainment of a specified goal, which is when you are leading someone, of course you have the vision to attain something. You have the vision or a goal to attain a certain plan or say certain program, etc. So the question is, how can we attain this vision, or how can we attain this goal or a specified program or plan that we have in our team? Of course, we have communication process. We need to communicate to our team or to our colleagues to provide to provide a plan and to know what are we going to do, or what are the plans that we're going to do to attain this specified goal. Who is the leader? Of course, the leader is someone who can commit to the vision in your team. The leader is not a boss, but it is someone who is committed in carrying the responsibilities that he or she can have when you are leading someone, and when you are leading a specified team, group, or program. Of course, we have here the different characteristics of a leader. The first one is, if you are a leader, you must be or you must have self-confidence. Why? Because you are the head of the leader, and you need to have a self-confidence to explain to your team that this is the plans that we need to do to attain this goal. This is the plan that we need to have, or this is the plan that we need to achieve within this time so that we can attain our specified goal or our program that we need. And the second one, of course, in leadership, the leaders must have high energy level. Why? Because you are the leader, you are the head of the group, and you are the one who will encourage your team to do the task, to do the work by group in a energetic way, in a productive way, in a happy and healthy way, so that the result will be good. The third one is very important in leadership, because the leaders must be or must have a behavioral flexibilities, because the leaders must know that in leadership or in leading, that his or her group or his or her team have a different behaviors. His team have a different behaviors, that the leaders must think wide, na hindi pare-pareho ang ugali ng mga tao na makakasalamuha mo, at may iba-iba rin silang pananaw. So you have to think wide, na kailangan mong i-accept yung mga opinions and beliefs nila in a respectful way, so that the communication process will be healthy, at magkakaroon kayo ng communication process na mapag-uusapan nyo kung ano yung mas magandang idea, at magkakaroon kayo ng brainstorming na mas magiging maganda ang kalalabasan ng inyong project or goal. Last characteristic in leadership that a leader must have is that eager to explore new approaches to work. Of course, we need to have plan A, plan B, plan C. If the plan A failed, of course, you have to go to the plan B, and we need to let go the plan A so that we can move forward and we can see kung ano yung mas magandang plano, at kung hindi man yun galing sa'yo, binigay man yun sa'yo ng ka-team mo, of course, being a leader, kailangan mong i-accept yun na yung plan mo hindi mag-work, magiging open ka para sa plan ng team mo because yun nga yung mas makakabuti para sa inyong goal or para sa inyong team. And that's all for leadership. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Aliyah Zayan M. Paharas, and let's move forward to responsibilities that will going to report by Mr. Albin Tialenco.
Hello, magandang hapon. Ako pala si Alvin Chalenco. Ang aking report pala ay patungkol sa responsibility. And what is responsibility? Responsibility, on the other hand, refer to the obligation or duty to act or make decisions in the manner that aligns with the ethical principles, legal requirements, or commitments. Involves being accountable for one's actions and their consequences. Responsibility is encompasses both personal accountability and the willingness to fulfill the obligation to other, whether they are individuals, organizations, or society as a whole. And meron din tayong mga type of responsibility. Meron tayo dito, number one is personal responsibility. What is a personal responsibility is we have this refer to the accountability an individuals has for their own action, choice, and behavior. It involves the taking ownership of one decision and their consequences. And yung number two naman is social responsibility. Dito naman, yung social responsibility entails the duty of individuals, organizations, or government to act in ways that benefit society as a whole. It involves considering the impact of actions and stakeholders, communities, and environment. Ay yung dito naman sa number 3, corporate responsibility. Ano nga ba ang corporate responsibility? Also known as corporate social responsibility. Ano siya as CSR, this is a type of responsibility pertains to the ethical and sustainable practices adopted by businesses to minimize their negative impact on society and the environment while maximizing positive contributions. And dito naman sa number 4 naman, meron tayong legal responsibility. Ano nga ba ang legal responsibility? Refers to the obligation to comply with laws, regulation, and legal standards, and involves in ensuring the actions and operations and conducted within the boundaries and applicable laws and regulations. And yung number 5 naman, meron tayong financial responsibility. Ano nga ba ang financial responsibility? Financial responsibility is involves sa managing resources, assets, and finances in the prudent and accountable manner. It includes sa budgeting, financial planning, and ensuring the transparency in financial transaction. And yung number 6 naman, meron tayong environment responsibility. This is a type of responsibility involved to taking action, minimize the impact of human activities on the environment such as reducing pollution, conserving natural resources, and promoting sustainability. And yung number 7 naman is ethical responsibility. Ethical responsibility is pertains to adhering to moral principle, values, and standards of conduct. It involves making decision and making action that are morally right and just even when not explicitly and required to laws or regulations. And yung lastly naman is professional responsibility. Ang professional responsibility naman is responsibility referred to the obligations and duties an individuals has within their respective professions or fields, and expertise includes upholding professional standards and ethics and integrity. Ayun lang po, maraming po salamat.